Hey everyone, this is the tutorial for my skeleton face makeup that was requested a few times on Reddit and Tumblr. First, you're going to need a foundation that's much lighter than your skin tone. I'm using just one by Maybelline and a foundation brush. Then you're going to need a black eyeshadow. I'm using one by Sugarpill called Bulletproof. And I just use a bit of isopropyl alcohol to spray on. It's going to disinfect it and wet it so that the color just gets a bit stronger. You're going to need a flat brush, quite a large one, and an eyebrow brush or an angled brush, and a liquid liner. I'm using Telescopic by L'Oreal, but you could use one with a thinner, longer brush and it'll be a little bit easier to work with. So first we're just going to take the foundation and apply it all over our face. Try to make sure you get it a bit everywhere, remembering your ears if you're going to be wearing a costume that shows your ears, and your neck and anywhere else that's going to show. So then we're going to take the liquid liner, we're going to outline the eyes. You're just going to go all the way around, filling in the eyebrows as well, and you see there's a little bit of a kind of dent on the sides there. Now I'm going to do the nose. It's going to have a very distinct pointed shape to it, and you'll see in a second. Next, what you're going to want to do is take your eyeshadow and you're just going to fill in the sections that you've outlined. It doesn't have to be too neat, and you'll see I kind of blend the outer edges a little bit. I don't want it to be such a stiff line. You kind of want it to be a little messy. Now to get the more detailed parts of the nose, you can take your angled brush or any other small brush and just get into the small corners of the nose or anywhere else you might want to do. And you're going to take the liquid liner and you're going to go ahead and line your mouth. Now, I just want to mention here that liquid liner is not mouth safe. And while I did use it, just be careful that you don't ingest it. You're going to look at this shape here on the side. It kind of goes down and then up. It's a bit of a squiggly line, but don't worry because we're going to be making shapes. So you kind of fill them in, make little circles, and now shade in those hollows. So if you want a reference shape, it kind of looks like a rectangle, a little line, and then a teardrop that's sideways. And I kind of just shaded in the mouth a bit because I wanted a bit of shadow. Now with your angled brush, you're just going to go ahead and create some details around the forehead, around the nose, and just kind of shade in a bit. So you'll see where I add in the shadows. You're going to notice that the black is going on a bit strong, but I'm going to blend that in with my fingers in a second, so it's not going to be as dark as the rest of the lines we have on the face. My lines are blending a lot because my foundation is still kind of wet. I didn't set it with the powder, just something you can consider doing. I'm going to post links in the description box of photos you can use as reference. Genest's tattoos are a good one, but also the makeup from Lady Gaga's Born This Way video are also very good reference photos when looking for where to shade on a skull. Now I'm just going to put in some detail over the teeth. You're kind of going to do sort of a Y shape over the lines that you've created, and you're going to connect them together and form a sort of shadow. And you're just gonna do that all the way across the whole mouth. It doesn't have to be too precise. You'll notice I kind of smudge everything together a little bit, but the basic point of it is just to make a shape on top of the teeth and to kind of blend everything together. So now you're going to take your liquid liner again, and you're just going to connect the hollows of the cheeks to the outer 3 teeth. So you're just going to pull out a little bit of a line and connect it sort of loosely. And on the other side. Then I'm just going to take my brush here and I'm going to blend it down just a bit. Just going to create a few shadows around the eyes that I haven't done yet. Now we're just going to go in with the liquid liner and create some cracks. You can be a bit free with these. You can do them a little bit everywhere, but don't overdo it because you don't want everything to be broken. I kind of like to stick to 3 or 4 key places, so behind one of the eyes, above one of the eyes, the forehead, and the chin. You could also do cracks coming out of the hollows of the cheeks if you wanted to. I just chose not to. Now we're going to contour the chin. We're going to go ahead and start the neck. There was some makeup on my finger when I drew along my throat, so there's a line there now. So you're just going to go ahead and mark 2 lines on the either side of your throat, and you're just going to go ahead and imitate a spinal column. So I kind of just do a squiggly line, nothing too precise. You can go ahead and take more time with this if you want and do some more detail, but honestly I think this looks fine and it's not the focal point. So now we're going to take the black shadow again and just fill everything in. You could go ahead and use a smaller brush to fill in the creases in between, but I thought this was just good enough. And then I go ahead and fill in the middle with shadow a bit, and that's your look. So thanks for watching. I hope this helped, and happy Halloween!